Sanje chodam soje cham Chishi. Sanje chodam. Sanje chodam soge chanala chanjin badaya. This was no good in Egypt, the kind of Handan Data, not in the desert. Sangajin Yundala Chata, Tovacha, number such a Undasambo, the Gunantola Chat. Namalaying the gentleman. Draw Kunja Chan Chizamba, Tamchik and Dag, to. I just want to mention something. So yesterday, what's yesterday? We have lunch with the Pili and his wife. Was that yesterday? Then who else? And then I think Virginia, Clint, husband, Emmys. Yeah. So somehow in the end, when talk, some people when they died, they came to Lama Tsong Khapa to die. So then the idea came out to build maybe first to have some rooms in the center so people come to die. But then, well, people thought maybe outside, to develop place. So then I thought came that Philip's investor, Philip's wife to run the project. And that build a house, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, few rooms, but through the rooms. But more happened than build more rooms. But I think build a very nice room for people come to die, not just very kind of depressed. Well, the people come to place to die, not like that, not like that. They make it kind of worse. The mind is worse. We're making the mind worse, not like that. Very pleasant place, very happy place, very pleasant, as comfortable as possible. Very nice, very pleasant. When they come there, lighting up, the mind is lighting up, lifting up, lighting up. Oh, like that, you see, only people, dying people come there. So The idea is that only with the composer, all this, you know that, when people build, when the people know the hospitals, when they know what they need and that. So the dharma way to protect their mind away from the lower realms first. So to go to Pure Land, to go to the higher realm human being, there were higher realm human being that perfectly about that to meet Dharma again, to perfect Dharma, so the gradual to go to full enlightenment. So build a real nice house, pleasant. My idea is about Dharma way, how to support people dying. So in the sitting, so you have a Namgyalma protection mantra, because Namgyalma, if you wear protection, then it purifies your mind in negative karma. And if you die, you never get reborn. You don't get reborn hell, hungers, animals. So you get a higher birth. If you have that in the house become holy, and inside the house, any insects or people, believer or non-believer, died. The animal who comes, they always get purified, and they die. They don't get reborn lower realms, and they get a higher birth. So even the shadow of the house in daytime touch any being outside, the flies or the people or animals, they purify the karma. If it is on the mountain become holy. So anybody, people do that condition, animal, people, anybody touching the mountain, they need to come and get purified, they get higher birth. And also, one thing is that when we drive car, many ants, many insects always get killed. So therefore, if you have in the car, so important, most important to have in the car, that means car holy. So so they die and they will, but then they don't get reborn in the hell, hungers, animal. They get reborn higher realm, they were human or pure and whatever, higher realm. So if you have Namgyalma in the car, so very important food in the car and the protection. We did have stickers, but doesn't have to have a sticker. You can put the one you wear, you can put in the car, or if you get small or large, whatever, the glass one, the ceiling, in the car. So it's so important to have the animal insects. To not go to get reborn Lord. So important to have as we're a human being, and we have a kind of, mind to think deeper, to think deeper and to help the other sentient beings. So they should that. That's very important. So important. Not only think your own comfort, all the time, not that, but then it doesn't good result after you die, even this life or even when you die. So then the other thing is that when the family member dies, or your pet, cat or dogs or whatever, or snakes or whether you are keeping pet, the big animal, huge mouth, what do you call it? Cockroach. Whether you are keeping pet, cockroach, or whether you are keeping pet, snow mountains or mud mountains, other mud lions or snow lions. Maybe not 80. So anyway, so snowball man, 80, maybe not. I thought I might have seen it. I told in the Austria. In the teaching. Did you hear? So I was I was going to monastery alone from my home, where I was born. When I reached above the hill, Tame, when I reached the hill, then there was like a, not as a human being, but there's something sitting on the rock, sitting like this on the rock, and then it didn't move. Then it ran down. A minute, it reached down there in the valley, village. That's quite difficult to go down. But he ran down to the village and went to the other forest. There's Tame village. Then ran down to the mountain very quickly. Then I think go to other. So that I didn't get to look very carefully. So I think that was I think that was 80. I think it seems. So anyway, but behind the Lao though, almost every year, when there's a cold, when it's getting cold, then comes from the snow mountains. Then behind the Lao though, it goes down, more down. Then goes back. So it seems maybe not many. It's just one, but it's also entourage of the country deva, the country deva of Sulukumbu, the huge mountain near the next Laudo, huge rocky mountain. That's the country devas abide, where he abide. So when the people make the incense puja or the lasang, incense puja, who are beyond from the samsara and those who are samsara beings, all the world gods of the Tibet, the Deva, like Deje, so they, so many, so when they make dharma, incense, dharma offering. So that's it is the entourage of the Solukumbu country, the Yula, the landlord and Yula, the country Deva, so or the entourage. So it's good. There's a story. It's like that. I told you my uncle, my family, they hear. Can speak many different sounds. Can do like human being talking. Even there's only one, but it talks like human being talking. Like there's somebody there. Like that, but it's the only one. Talking all kinds of noise, but it has something very strong vibration. So my uncle, I have many uncles. I have many uncles. So one uncle, very nice man, very nice monk, he's monk. Very nice man. Very nice. Among the uncles, very nice one. Yes. I know him for many years, so from childhood, not so much, but very nice. No matter how hard you work that time, every night before you go to bed, because he sleeps in the caves, so in the past, I know sometimes. So 15 minutes he meditated before going to bed. He must be doing Vajrasattva, I'm not sure. He meditates, then he goes to bed, like 15 minutes is up there. No matter how hard he did work in the daytime, it doesn't depend on that. Not somebody who has much anger to these, not like that, not that kind of person. So I always make jokes and laugh. It's very good. So he had sicknesses. He had a sickness that medicine cannot help. Sickness for many years, and then wherever you turn, pain. You can't turn much. my friend. So what happened? No doctors could help. So the miracle in this cave, the miracle in this cave, there was a very good monk, very good pure monk. So, well, I think the Charo Lama, the one who is a dental judge in Germany, is supposed to be the incarnation of that monk. So, so that monk, you see, when I was a child, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, and child, then I was taken from home to monastery. There's one way of taking. I was taken there. The monastery, the temple was Thailand monastery, full of monks and the others doing ritual puja. The Lama was sitting there, like long-life men, white beards like that. It's very good-hearted and do many retreat initiations sometimes like that. Very good-hearted. So, they were doing. So this monk had a Charo place, this miracle in his cave. He was sitting in the front of one Buddha, behind in the glass altar. There's Buddha, big Buddha. So in the front he was sitting. Then I was put on his lap. Then there was piles of symbols from Laudo, from other monks, piles of symbols. But this much, something like that. So he asked me, there are few monks, members of the monasteries, I think. I don't know. So he asked me, which is your symbol? Then I don't know. I pointed right side, this side, to one symbol. Then he said it was correct. I think it's karma. No, not that I have a clear points. Oh, yeah, remember, no, none of it all. So then he put the symbols like that. Then he asked me. Then I think it must be my karma. I pointed somewhere there. Then he said, correct. Just the karma works like that when the karma has happened. But it's not that I remember or recognize, not like that at all. So there was past life, the monk was in the Deutsche in Germany. Then that monk did observation to Mongol. Then came out many hundred thousand prostrations and this and that. Then Mongol then got all the meditations from the Charo Lama's past life, this old, it was a Mary Lama. Again, beards like this and like long life man, again, Gagamante. Then his father was also Mary Lama, very much Catholic. It starts from some great yogi, then, start like that. So, I forgot the name, some great yogi, and then, he did all the explanation to Mongol. Then Mongol did 700,000 prostration, 700, allowed the cave, in the cave. Even his feet, the feet got cracks and blood came out, something like that. In the winter time, so cold, during prostration. Then also during prostration at Charo, there's old Gaga mountain, we call Gaga mountain. So this, Charo Lama's one studying Sarah, his past life. So near his house, there's a small house built on the rock, Mongol built. And he was doing all those 100,000 prostrations. At the same time, taking care of my grandmother, who was blind, completely white hair, can't see. My uncle has to cook and also check her outside to pee, caca, then bring up. At the same time, they're doing all the prostrations. All like that, did a long time. Then, I don't know why, built another house up way up there, but that was kind of ruined. And then Champa Sangpo did a retreat there for many months. When I was building Gomba, maybe the first time, yeah. So he was there doing retreat for many months. So he comes to Laudo sometimes. Then, because you have to make fire, you have to make firewood, firewood. So then you have to blow to the fire. So you can see all the ashes, not hashes, but ashes. You see, then it blows on your clothing, on your own you see. So you can see when it comes with the ashes, ashes on the on his friend dress like that. It was good in the doing retreat, very strong, very stable. I think not minded, not like that, like the waves of the ocean, not like that. Yeah, he did a 3-year Yameta retreat. 3-year Yameta retreat, Dharamsala up, the high backside the mountain. One of those, I don't know whose house. He did a retreat, 3-year retreat. And the Gajiba, Japje Rinpoche, has a close connection to Japje Rinpoche past life. So it's guided. So when he finished it, there was, it seems to me, I'm not sure, long hair was left on the table. He told me, there was signs like that. However, yeah, so in our country, not only Lama did observation, High Lama did observation, proved this thing, not only that, but it's very much check. Besides that, bring all the, you see, which monastery, so your past life, all the malas and this vas and all the religious objects, malas and mending. So then also mix with the others. Then you're supposed to tell which one is yours. So that is very much done. That's very much done in Solar Kumbu. So if it's proved, then people accept you are reincarnated. So, so this is what they did. But I think Karma Tenzin, I don't know, the son of the past life, yeah, something like that. So one day came in my house, the mother's house. On the table, he brought so many things and belonged to others as well. Then he asked me, but there was my mother and me just alone. I was sitting there near the window, near the fire. He asked me, but I thought I didn't point out at all that day, but other people said I pointed out. But I didn't point. From my side, I didn't point, but other people says I pointed, but I don't know. So anyway, like that, what was I going to say? Yeah. So all the meditation was expanded. Chao Lama's past, like the old man, she gave teaching to my uncle. Then took care of my grandmother for many years. while she was blind, and everything poor. Then at the same time bring all the practice. So because of that, as he did more and more, then his disease completely recovered. Before, no medicine, no doctor could help. So they mean it like this. You have to know that. Not only hospital. No. They are like this. So many times the hospital cannot help, especially in the West. So, I lost. Yeah. So you see, so therefore he don't have there are sensible. There are so many years he don't have particularly heavy sickness, not at all. I don't know, maybe some headache, I'm not sure, but nothing for so many years, so healthy. So then now very old, 90, I don't know, 97, I'm not sure. So he was alone in Tama Monastery, alone in his room, so there's nobody to take him, so then he cannot make food. Then there was happened times, few days he didn't get food, he's laid down, it worse, so now something brought food to him. Then we so many times asked to move down Laudo so that we can look after. So he didn't want to come. So many times he didn't want to come. Sort of Chisam, there's some retreat in the outer border. So he didn't come a long time. So finally he accepted. After this, he was in bed for a few days, didn't get food, nothing, no. So then after some time, then he came. So now we can look after, they can look after him. So now he got better, and he lived very long. I thought he was going to pass away. So it was Slitza, lavender, so kind of going to age is well, so that. Yeah, so anyway. What I can say? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, so my uncle, this same uncle, when he was looking after animals near Suna Mountain, so I forgot the name of the place. You see, this place near Snow Mountain. So potatoes doesn't grow, only grass. So I remember when I was a child, when you go there, in the autumn time, so you cut the grass, and I don't have cut grass, then piled up, I think one story or something, I don't know, piled up. Then we, all the family, sleep on the top of the grass. The grass piled up, then we sleep. All the children sleep. I don't remember mother is there or not, but sleep and then talk. The moon rising, no raining, moon rising. I remember that. Like that sleeping on the grass. because no rain, every time the moon rising, so like that, yeah. So okay, so Okay, go back to Namgyalma. So, yeah. So family members die, but especially then suddenly family members, oh, you don't know what to do. Oh, you don't know what to do. And then, don't know what to do. Suddenly, you see. So anyway, the is your pets. That's right. Whatever pets you have, they will start from that. Outside people. So put Namgyalma there before breathing stopped or after breathing stopped or whatever. You see, as soon as possible. So that the consciousness doesn't do not get reborn lower realms. So to recite rebirth, dharma, come out, then we want pure land, might help and so on. Also, the Namgyalma is so it's one thing to help if you have. So you'll be receiving afterwards. So the Bourbons, Fred Bourbon, Singapore. So it's printed by them. So that's. So I want to tell you also that in New York, I thought it's okay, doesn't need anything, it might stay on the water, ocean, Pacific Ocean there. But one I threw, it sank. So the other ones, the yellow one, this big, so it had a bowl underneath, I think 3 or 4 or something. So even 2 bowls can still stay on the water. Even 1 bowl, yeah. So it wasn't planned that way, but it happened when Raja went to shop. So it happened that way. The Ksitigharba suggested. So we threw a few times on the ocean, Pacific Ocean, went by boat, and that stayed on the ocean. So then you see what happens. Similar I explain. It blesses all the ocean. Blesses all the ocean by having Namgyalma there. So it purifies all the sentient beings in the ocean, and because they don't get reborn, they get liberated from the lower realm, get a reborn higher realm. So there are numberless beings there. So they get born higher realm. And then possibility to meet dharma and all that. So we did a few. Then I think we did in Washington. We went by boat, and the first time we put the side of the river, try to throw some in the water, in the lake. Then I think maybe it was a rented boat. First one, rented boat? No? Huh? Yes, first one in Washington. Rented boat? No. Huh? Okay, so, sorry, then you see, then I bought one boat. How much it cost? $2,000. $200. No, 2,000. Huh? $10. So because generally it's more expensive, but John, who was director of Bajapani, John, what's his name? John what? John Jackson. He lives in Washington on the mountain, separate house. So he's a part of this organization. What's it called? What's the name of the organization? Yeah, Amazon. Yeah. Amazon. Anyway, you heard it. So, because he is part of the organization, well, so we get cheaper. So we got, I thought $200, no? $200, no, cheaper. So the rubber boat, it is a small machine, and the idea is this. So the monks, I went 2 times. 2 times, yeah. 2 times. So, 2 times. So the monks, the 2 monks, the John Abadrine, I mean, not Sama, but so 2 monks there at the house or live, then John's up there. So 2 monks go each month by boat on the lake, different lake. So the purpose of buying boat is not entertainment as tourists. Is to carry the Namgyalma mantra, and then Namgyalma, and I think there was so like the one that I have to put on the head. So they have, I don't know how many they have that, not very many eons in Namgyalma. So, so they carry that to purify the fish. Namgyalma mantra, and so when I went, I carried that mantra, and then we make it with tsamba. Tsamba, very small, like bajorgani, tinglo. That you swallow the bajorgani, see? Like that. Many we make in the mixed with the blessed water, money pills, crush money pills, and other blessed pills, crush. The small make small for the fish to go easy. So the Vichan mantra, the blessed water, they mix with that. So one monk who sell the boat, he make charity we make charity to the fish. So we go like that. Well, we're supposed to go like that. So cover much fish, then you come down, so that not go straight. So if they go every month, they do every month. Then it has then chant mantra. The mantra, there's supposed for the fish. That noise go into the water or not? Into the water. So, chant mantra, the noise go into the water. So, all that we did, well, I don't know my time, but my time like that? So, we did like that. So, also, by the way, it helps for the monks to not get too... so, there's so many water bowls, very big water bowl over so many many 3 main rooms upstairs. Then so much offering. So also they can go outside. So it's a little bit fresh, and that might also help psychologically. So there's almost none. So I went twice, and so they go every for different legs to help the fish to plant seed of enlightenment to liberate the fish. So like that. Then there's a flags. On the there's a flag. This doesn't look touristy boat. 2 flags. two flags there on top, Jalzan, the banner, different color banner from Nepal, top. Then you can see it has the letters. One has mantra that while looking, you'll be receiving. So 15 days, after 15 days, you see mantra, all the heavy negative karma collected from past get purified. Then one mantra that purifies each time 100,000 eons negative karma get purified. It's all from Buddha. So they can say that, and then the Om Mani Padme Hum as well. Then I think it's called the name of the boat. Wish fulfilling boat. Wish fulfilling. What's the name? What is the name of the boat? Wish fulfilling boat for the fish. This for wish fulfilling for the fish. The name of the boat. And then there's some dharma talks. There's some, I don't remember, on the one prayer like this, and then one dharma talk there. But I think bodhichitta. So it doesn't look tourist boat, but it's a kind of it's a kind of I don't know, something special. Anyway, so that so this time we did I don't know how many Namgyalma put over the water, but you can't live there. They say the animal might eat or something. So then when they leave, we take it away. So what's good, then you always have so you can put all the time there on the Pacific Ocean, on the water. So that water goes to the Pacific Ocean, so it helps. So like that. So the great. Oh, then Namgyalma, okay. So anyway, I'm going to talk about how to rent a house. Yeah, this, the title we have to think about. But how to rent house for someone who is dying. So one thing, they have Dharma books, such as how to enjoy death and the 5 powers and the time. There are many others, what for them to if those who can read, Tonglen's air prayers and death time. That helps at that time, not just one copy, but many copies. Okay. Then second thing, have mantras available to recite, such as Namgyalma mantra, also prayers such as 3 prayers about then Buddha mantra, Om Mani Padme Hum, you see, so, yeah, Chenrezig mantra, wrong one. So, you see, to listen, they can recite or listen also. So, play the video or the tape 6 times a day. So maybe 15 minutes play or 20 minutes play or something. But play for 6 times a day, so like that. At least when it's about the calling Guru from far, so that according to people, so you can play that different essence of part like that. Have all the prayers there, so people can have playing on tape recorder, calling the Guru from far, or Tatriba Buddha, Lama Tsong Khapa, hymns of the experience of, and different mantras, Namgyalma medicine, Buddha, Chinese. So this should be played for about 10 or 20 minutes or more. Depends. Can also have different tapes that can be played and listened to. Also mantras from His Holiness Dalai Lama and Takdrol, and then maybe or others, Kandula and others. So their prayer would have a lot of power to help the dying people because of their realizations, their great compassion. For people dying to him, although it gives a lot of courage, for people dying. Also, some Mickey Mouse mantras for them to listen to. Can also mantras from their gurus. And then also about bodhichitta, Vajrasattva mantras, or Vajra practice. The fourth have thangkas of different pure land. So like this. So in that, people dying on the not empty wall. So that one side, Pema Samba was pure land. One side, Amitabha Buddha's pure land, Devachin. One side, pure land of Mithya Buddha. One side, pure land of Chenrezig. So you have different pure land thangkas around. That's very important. So whichever pure land you want born, you can think of that. So your consciousness goes that. So by thinking that, by taking interest in that, but then your consciousness can go that. So different pure land in the room. So the room is uplifting, not so depressed, uplifting, enlightened, lifting. Also, like that, you see. The pure land, so can have different. Tara pure land also. Thangkas, very beautiful. The place should be made very beautiful. If not thangkas, or not thangkas, at least portals framed, big large portals, that. On the ceiling of the rooms have large Namgyalma mantra. So the people say, I should get purified. If I have Namgyalma mantra, as I mentioned already before. And then Takdrol, I have received 10 Takdrols, Nyingma, different lamas, the lineage. 10 Takdrol. Takdrol is by reading, then you become free from Lord realm. You don't get born Lord. All that. So before I left from Nepal, I got 10. I think 10 got Takdrol. Then, Namgyalma, big in the ceiling. Then also Padmo Ushinji. So put there so that people who are in the room, then once you enter there, 4,000 eons get purified. So just being entered it. Stick to the seedings, to not get born in the Lord. Then have a powa pills available. So I don't know how much left. My powa pills was left at his house for 7 days. There were a lot of powa pills, bigger, but by Lama Jivas. But there's a we request a medical center, and they made power pills, but small. But it should have all the needs. They put it mixed with butter, honey, put it here when the patient is about to die. So it has strong magnetic iron, and then great yogis and kind of born ashes. So the power to, like Galachara Sandal, so the consciousness, it pulls consciousness to go in the pure land. So help like that is the powerful. So when the breath stops, put them around that time. just about stop or after the stop. Can mix with your honey butter and put in the crown here. I saw on video Ladakh. One big family, father died. I think that many people are sort of, this one big family's father died. And they invited one Lama, must be a very good Lama. When he came, everybody in the road waiting with kata. And this Lama sat down. It didn't take him 5 minutes. His attendant put the butter, this size of butter, with the honey here. I'm not sure if there's paw pill, but butter, honey. Here, the Lama was there for a short time. Even it didn't take 5 minutes. He did meditation. And conscience, I think, went. So it's only, didn't take even 5 minutes or something. I think it's a very, very good Lama. So then there was one sort of monk, I'm not sure, or monk or not, who was helping there. He turned the face, father's face, like this. Then the blood came here. Bodhichitta comes down from penis, but here, blood comes down. For men, blood. For women, the seed. So a lot of blood came on the nose, his father's face. He turned, so very, very effective. So the Pure Land. Yeah, so And to have Lama Tsong Khapa Lam Rim Chen Mo, it is said that you put Lam Rim Chen Mo text on the head, then the person doesn't get a ball origins, get higher, but so also to have that, and then many copies of a card that a card would have a message backside for the dying people to get. The dying people to put the need pillow, they always look at the mantras, purification, the different, it didn't have the one. Well, I don't know. So different mantras and then different deities. I thought keep one space for your own gurus, but that didn't happen. I put his one as, and so there's also about the picture about the stupa. Very powerful to remember. So it's there. Have mantra water, blessed by His Holiness and the controller and things like that. Then you see, this much what came in the mind, but can be added more. We see more things which help for people dying. Have prayer wheels and stupas. To put on their head or things. Or maybe there's thangkas, so maybe it's okay. Maybe there's no statue, but maybe can put a statue from Nepal. Those statues. But you see, on last thing, on the roof of the house, have a Ksitigharba statue, very beautiful, and not an old one. Not looking old man. It depends on the art, not looking old man. Either some Chinese come out to build it, or can get a statue from Vietnam. This can be guided by kids. Also, though Singapore, they have a big house, Singapore, also Taiwan, I think, where you keep the body where you keep a big house, where the body is kept, where the people come to die or something. So on the roof there's a huge Ksitigharba standing. Bodhisattva Ksitigharba standing. So just in the observation, Mickey Mouse observation came out of the Ksitigharba. I told you maybe Chenrezig, but it came out of Ksitigharba. So they have Ksitigharba standing on the roof of the house. So I think that to be guided by people who die, to be guided by Ksitigharba, I think. So if you make offering to Ksitigharba, make offering or visualize whatever, then you pray. If you pray to Ksitigharba, success is quick success is 100 million times. Not just 1,000, 100 million times quick success than praying other bodhisattvas. So that's why with bodhichitta, we built a Ksitigharba statue outside. Whether planning to build a stupa or something, so I said build a Ksitigharba statue with a roll like this. That's very nice, carved rock by the Indian artist. So finished painting everything. So built a nice room. So now the offerings are done. So when I was there, finished. So Ksitigharba statue. The idea is everybody can come there to pray for success. That was the main idea. So 100 million times quicker success. So what do you pray? So if you read the sutra, unbelievable quality. Buddha explained what the unbelievable quality. So it can have statues blessed by His Holiness and can put inside, so they help the people, dying people. So that, okay? So that's it. Then we can edit more to help the people dying. So it's good. So if we can do here, then this can be example for other centers to help the dying people. Okay, so that. Okay. Please understand, I mentioned this, the sprinkle the sandalwood powder on Buddha's holy body, Buddha's legs. So Buddha predicted to Chamsemo Pondema. The Buddha predicted that she won't be reborn in the lower realm for how many eons? 80 million eons, 80 million eons, 80 million and 4 million, 80 million on top of that 4 million. She won't be reborn lower realms. So I was saying, so every offering we do, Agabanda, there's so many offerings, Agabanda, so offering bad, and every offering we do here, every single flower. So every offering you do before you offer tea, food, or whenever you cook, whatever you eat in food, person offering part of the refit practice, part of the refit practice. Then you eat. You can eat its blessings. So not only that. Don't think only that. Most important is cause of enlightenment. Most important, everything but cause of enlightenment. Cause of enlightenment. Oh, that you must think that. Don't forget that one. That's the most important one. That makes you reach enlightenment. You understand? Cause of enlightenment. Oh, that's the. to achieve the numberless quality of Buddha's holy body, holy spiritual mind, and able to free the numberless sentient beings from the oceans of samsara suffering. Numberless helping, numberless hunger, numberless human, numberless numberless. Oh, then bring them to enlightenment, full enlightenment. Oh, this offering, not all offering, circumambulation, all the everything what you do, approach. So just even just offering, so cause enlightenment. Everything cause enlightenment. This is even without thinking guru, just the Buddha. Oh, then, because as I mentioned yesterday, the guru, then the highest marriage and the great purification. So, all that are so. Yeah, then so I read, I do the long and then mention short benefit. I thought just to mention quotation by Nagarjuna, Changju Semte, the commentary of the bodhichitta, Changju Semte. Nagarjuna said, Rangdang Shinten to turn to Sina Tapshin Yamayin. Changju Semni Matabar Sangje Jinga Tamatsi. So just that. It's unbelievable. So for the sake of oneself, for the sake of others, to accomplish work for oneself, to accomplish work for self and for others. Sina Tapsin Yama is. So you see, Sina in the world is that there's no other method. There's no other method to that. Working for you, or to accomplish the work for you and work for others, who are numberless. There's not others. Except Changju Semne Matawa, except bodhichitta. Do you understand? No. Except bodhichitta. Sangye Jinga Tamas, the Buddha, omniscient ones. Numberless, there's numberless Buddha. Omniscient ones. Who directly see all the past, present, future. Could not see another method except bodhichitta. To accomplish all the works for yourself, to accomplish all the works for others, and them all numberless. All the works means all the happiness for yourself, all the happiness for others, and them. All for numberless, and them. Numberless, 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 all that. All the happiness up to enlightenment. Happiness, this life, up to enlightenment. All happiness to others. No other method is a bodhichitta. Numberless Buddhas, omniscient one, do not see another method except bodhichitta. Okay? So that was the importance of bodhichitta. Importance of bodhichitta. Meditation, practice, dharma practice, most important bodhichitta. Most important meditation, bodhichitta. So, and where we're living, how to live life, well, the best one, bodhichitta. So we made a book about you see. But we are generation realization bodhichitta. Then there's no one second. You see, your action become cause of the self-chasing thought. So every second, every day, every hour, minute, second, every single action of body, speech, mind, everything becomes totally cause the happiness of sentient beings to bring to enlightenment. Every day, every hour, every second, all the actions of Buddhist films, everything totally become cause of happiness of sentient beings, including enlightenment. So, all like that. But for us who don't, especially for us ordinary beings who don't realization bodhichitta, then they say motivation bodhichitta, this every action that you do in daily life so relate with the bodhichitta. So it is good. I think Sarah did 2 times read North Carolina, so maybe good to read here to everybody to know. So those who are able to practice, they will get a lot of merit. Those who are able to practice, they will get a lot of merit in the everyday, lot of merit. So that is very good for retreat, especially for retreat. That not only for retreat. That's what if you can practice normal life, daily life, but especially retreat must do that. If you can try that, that's very good retreat. So protect your life from self-chasing thought. Live in bodhichitta, protect life away from self-chasing thought, from where all the problem comes, from where all the suffering comes, all the obstacle comes. So the main obstacle to achieving enlightenment. So, okay. So that's it. What I read yesterday benefits, then a little bit after that. Jibeman Tawale, Kange Sanje Chasa Japsu Dressing, Tibacha, Umbarkasha, Sangati, Misaji Jabala, Chucha Sanje Malu, Tumbar Iran Lesson. Sawashita Samaya Malu, Tigun Chawajo. Tazo Nambarangala, the Chichin to Nigiji, Jaji to Kancha, to the Pen Chutu. So in the Takdrol text, Pema Tawa, they mentioned, anybody make a prostration offering to Buddha, and go for refuge and confess Ksitigharba, Umbarkashin, such a happy mind, then you recite this mantra 21 times. Om Mani Padme Hum, you recite 21 times. Then all there are 10 numberless Buddhas, every single Buddha of 10 directions, they will rejoice. They will rejoice, and they will say yeah. They will say good to you. Then the four root fall. As I mentioned yesterday, the heavy negative karma, then 5 heavy negative karma without break. I already explained. So, Malu means each and every single get purified. They can chant you. All the negative karma, all these negative karmas, these are examples, no? All get purified if you recite the 21 times. Therefore, you see, always you get it earlier. Church in training gives this. Then like dharma, like holy dharma. So mind become holy dharma. Church in training gives this. Then you practice virtue. Then if you recite 108 times, then you receive the 10 benefits in this life. Then always you don't get a disease. Always you don't get disease. then you always protected by devas and Buddhas, all the Buddhas. All the devas and all the Buddhas, they protect you. So devas and protectors, all like that. The white side devas who like dharma, so they protect you. There's one Nepalese man in Nepal who has some, I don't know how much all that I'm correct, but who has some clairvoyance. So sometimes I ask questions to him in the past, a long time ago. So he said to the our benefactor of the Buddha material portrait, has he said she has 60 30 or 60 devas protecting her, the benefactor of the material portrait, the one who was from town. So he said, so like that. You see, yes, we don't know, but we see when we do the practice, when we recite the Om Mani Padme Hum, when we do the practice, so because of that, there's so many devas beyond samsara and all samsara brings many, they protect you, nurjins, and for example, if you practice Middhis Buddha, the 700,000 nurjins, protectors, the 700,000, or they protect you, or things like that. There are many different practices, different the mantras, so it has benefit like that. Even you don't know, even you have no idea. So normally they're like this. You see, we don't notice when you create a very heavy obstacle, negative karma, when you create a very heavy obstacles with heresy, with anger, with all kinds of things. So you don't have a live obstacle, but all of a sudden this thing happens, and then suddenly create a live obstacle. So suddenly you have live obstacles. So then also, you see, because of those different practices, so many Buddhas, many the protectors, they protect you. So faced by obstacles, many different obstacles, faced by many different obstacles. You don't know what's happening. You don't know that your life is an obstacle. You have no idea. So this happens. Yourself, you don't know, you have no idea, but it happens in the life. So much benefit. Like that. Hadang Sanji Kunji Sung. You put devas, all the devas, all the Buddhas. Not Rinpoche Kwenye Tang. Then you find wealth and the food, grants and jewel and clothing and all the things that need in this life that you naturally, without difficulty, comes. Then the enemy, your enemies, others who become against you, then they get subdued. They naturally get subdued. And, so this way, you have no fear, no danger. Sanam kuching rizunto. Sanam kuching rizunto. I'm not sure. I think however, I don't know what the son of this causing the disease, epilepsy, or I'm not sure. So anyway, those other beings, they respect you. Then you achieve the higher caste, and very pure. Your life become like that. Tudang deshin, that tudang deshin, then you become free from person, and you become free from person, and you become free. You become free from spirit. Dem is a ghost. Spirit. You become free from ghost. Also, yes, as I remember, sometimes you get very tired. There are times you get very tired. Can't even able to prayer, or very tired. And those as a spirit harm. And those very tired. You feel very tired, and don't want to prayers or something. So spirit harm. So this need meditation, need pujas, that initiation. To become weak, spirit to away your life power or things like that. Kind of I think it's sort of a deadest initiation, like, I don't know, Pachapani or Haike, more secret Haike or initiation, or short initiation, dharma, or like things. Kind of, that, of course, they're not only this one, but I'm giving an idea. Sometimes only medicine doesn't help, doesn't do anything. Tudang deshin, then people died born a spirit, Shimbo, Shinde. Then spirit harm. Spirit possession. You're free from spirit possession. So your body gets smell. Your body gets a scented smell. There was one young Incan Lama. I remember when I was Rolling Monastery. Rolling Monastery. Rolling Monastery. Some Lama came from very far. I think Rolling or Thailand, sure. When I was very small, there was a small young Incan Lama. He said when the puja finished, when he was leaving, there was it's not smell of perfume. No, not like that at all. Is it perfumes? Certain perfumes you can see it raises attachment. It causes to rise attachment very easy. I don't know, what do you know that? It is that effect. Not particularly sandalwood, not that. The kind of the normal people. So this Lama, this young Lama, got up. Oh, very scented smell. Very, very nice, natural from the holy body. Scented smell. It had like that. It came up from the holy body. Not put on that. That's somebody, some Papanga Tejing attendant said, oh, one day the coat and drying outside. So the attendant or somebody who said, oh, you must be pure morality, because the smell, it has tima. So morality smell, so scented smell. Oh, so much scented smell, must be your pure morality. And then Jajavanga said, not pure morality, but I have a little bit bodhichitta, so smell of that. Popa answer back that attendant. So, so like that, so body is a standard smell. Kungata makes everybody so happy. And sang a mini jojetan. Renet chasing galatan. And then no then you become free from bad thoughts. Is talking something. I don't know whether you don't listen or other people don't listen. Talking something. So you're free from that. Related to chronic disease, you become free from ganglatan. Ganglatan. I don't understand gangla. Yeah, something negative about gangla correct. Gangla. Gangla, Chingbe. Tao Ganga Gang, Sardala, Gangla. Gangla, Sardala, Tao Ganga Gang, Sardala, Gang Tiai, Tao Ganga, Sardala. Something, I think, through the mind, I think, I'm not sure. To me, so untangled that eliminates. You get you able to free from untangled that. Other than that, you get 4 qualities. Chiga Sanghis, when you're dying, then you see Buddha. Chiga Sanghis Chatondang. For example, you understand, you know that. When he did many cultural initiation. So Rinpoche, when he passes away, he put his hand on the table with this. So the attendant, Akusha Alag, asked, what to do? So what are you doing? He says, a cultural deity. He's a cultural deity. No, I think the first the entourage. So Rinpoche was sitting like this long time. Then Allah said to don't get tired. Then afterwards he's a cultural deity, you see. Just before he passed away. Or like that. Said. Oh, the Taukang. You get 4 qualities, and other than that, at the death time you see Buddha. So I think you see, just like the co-director of the co-director Chenrezig in the Hong Kong. You see, when she was having, she always had attack, but she was having big operation of the brain that time. Normally only 1 mala she was at the medicine Buddha, but she saw medicine Buddha during that time. During that time she saw medicine Buddha, during the operation. So then so it's like that. You see, normally, even just one mala, whatever mantra you recite normally, so one is so important time for you, death. So important. Whether you go to higher realm or lower realm, and then suffer for eons, so unbelievable. So the very important life. Then you see Buddha. That Buddha that which have been practicing, also you see that, then guide you, save you. Sorry, I want to tell this. In India, one sadhu, I think this sadhu is very good. You call Lama. Very, I think somebody will renounce this life. Very good. He always sits straight like this. And very good sadhu, very tall. And there's a rich family in Hong Kong, Indian rich family. Before they were very rich, they were, I think, there were several towers and a house, that. So they didn't know the future is going to happen, the economy going down, they have no idea. So they just started to enjoy their lives, so distracted. Of course, the journal karma, so reincarnation and that. So, but they go to each year to India, near Bombay or somewhere. They go each year to see the guru and to get instruction on the business. Instruction on the business. Each year they go, and their mother buy many blankets and give the sadhus there, or things like that. So, then one time, this sadhu has been worshipping Brahma, Indra, I don't know, all that, whole life. But one day he's going to die. He's going to die. So he called him, nobody came. He called him, nobody came. He's been taking refuge, or he's been whole life. But when he died, so nobody came. He called, nobody came. Then from there, he changed his mind. He must have some book. That book must be Mahayana teaching, not less Mahayana teaching, I don't know what it's, some Mahayana teaching. So since from that time, he gave up. So since that time, he gave up Hinduism. Then he has to come to temple, from his room to the temple down to see people to get blessing. But he come less to the temple. And if he's sitting here, the women, they can't come nearby. The women come, some gave some distance, when they do prostration, whatever, some distance, like that. All things were, So later, before that, many people are helping, but now, since he took refuge to Buddha Dharma Sangha, since he changed his mind, then he never let others to serve him. He do everything by himself. I think it's the idea of bodhichitta. He doesn't let others to work for you, to serve. You do everything by yourself. You don't want others to serve you, you serve others. So I think it's something to do with the bodhichitta, I think. Then since from that time he became like that. So then he told the benefactors in Hong Kong, the rich Indians, become Buddhist. He said, to take refuge to Buddha Dharma Sangha, he told them. So that's how then Lama also came in Hong Kong. Then they came for dinner. Then when I came, then I met them, all the different families. Then I met them, their brothers, I don't know, their families in London, different places. So Then also light comes in the sky. Color version, hatred, colors in the sky, light comes in the sky. Then devas make offering. Then the person never gets reborn Lord realms. Devachan, then the person gets reborn in the Devachan blissful realm or happy realm. Or the Devahime body, then all the blissful realm, Amitabha's pure land. You get born there. This is Sangye Chanchike Nambadavi Chokutum. Then you achieve the draw of the liberation. You achieve the dharma draw of the liberation of the Buddha Bodhisattvas. So I start here. I did one prayer came from Chenrezig. Yes. I did one yesterday. Camera changing. So today it's the second one. I've already translated into English, so I have to get that and then print it. And you can so begin with session or after a session, or maybe not in the morning but in the afternoons, or the evening session can recite beginning, okay? powa Chenrezig onto yin no dawa le mulam chungwa tin sha wa da zama da ba zu san ja wa ma la kun da sona ta powa Chenrezig onto la cha zo la chen che sa ma sa ma ju de je da ma de cui che ma da mu xin da la cha zo da ma Chenrezig onto sa ma kan powa de je da ge de ma da chen de je be da san de je na me je ba de je ba ju ji some ba Chenrezig onto de je ma da ma la cha zo powa de je onto da ge je de ma da san de je da san de je ba 나보다 지고 같은 지금 제가 이 담아지는 정도 되지 뭐 담아 자도 파워도 좀 주다가 저들마다 전에 제가 다 쓰는 제일도 냥마다 제가 민거 전 대이 레제마다 전도 좀 전에 정도 되지 뭐 담아 자도 파워도 좀 주다가 저들마다 전에 다다 쓰는 제가 담아지는 정도 자도 좀 지게나 지게 다 받은 지금 이도 지금 도마제를 동저 진짜 뭐다마나 차도 라파워제를 동저 연주다게 저마다 전에 아저스네 이제 바와 간다 장고 전에 담아 줘서 와서 저지 좀바 전에서 먼저 제마다만 잡아도 저게 저마다 전에 저마다 전에 지든다 포에 냐마다 와서 저를 배마다 와지 봐도 저마다 와 도마제를 동저 진짜마다 몰라 차도 라파워도 연주다게 저마다 전에 지든다 뭐그 뭐 저마다 맨날 저런 저 하다 좀 제가 뭐냐 담아도 저거다 Machiba Juji, Tamajin, Matamana Child, about the Ramadan, others in the Nepal, Chiba, Manimana, about the Generation, the Ujimajamaza, the Yamata, Chota, Chota, Meva, Chabata, Midamasa much about Tama, the Zonga, the Yavashi, Chamani Wash with the cheap or Juji. Sarah come to the fortune, the ownership is the Powder, the one you make a tamil with the Church, Manaba, the Church, and whatever thing is other than the things in the Chinese, but I'm Anya Georgi, Javas, Javama, Java, Chen, the mother to the Javajina, Chajam, the Javas, the James, then Courage, take it and you come much the English, then the chicken and Aja, you come at the Ajo, the Gizzy, then go on the Asia, you come at Genesis, the to John to Genesis, Regiment of somebody, Genesis to Destiny, so did your that or the done. There's or true, what come from Genesis. The long mantra, the king so the longest mantra to the loom. They didn't bring here, I don't know by heart. So, sorry. To the loom of the mantra. Also, mantras better to do in Tibetan, so it's easy to read the English. Also, I don't know, also in Tibetan there's many small letters. So many, you see, to make the Sanskrit perfect. So many small letters, many letters added with this. So in English, very simple, just a sound. So sometimes it might be difficult if you don't know Sanskrit to make it exact in English. The sound, they were very difficult. So if you don't know Sanskrit, so that's also that. So so I do tomorrow, the long of the mantra, long mantra. So okay. Yeah. So so what do you do? So we're going to do it short, okay? We're not going to satana there, or what is the unit text, the way to the front generation. Then yes, so I got the guru. This one is that's the essence of the That is all the lineage lamas from Chenrezig. So absorb to you, then absorb to you, become oneness, mental on emptiness. Then actually, your mind and Guru's mind become oneness. And Guru is on the jhana, become oneness. So then the empty, talking about emptiness only. Mental on that. Okay? Yeah. I always don't sing emptiness, or non-duality emptiness, or then rasa beauty. So yeah, tasam generation. Rasa JJ 1000 of generation. 1000 I generation. So that is the basis. Then your mind level. Then your mind make up the level. Thousand Chenrezig. Thousand I Chenrezig. Your mind make up the level. So two different phenomena, not two separate, but two different phenomena. Level Chenrezig and the basis of level. Thousand I, the nature of light. So the compassion, all the Buddha's compassion. Omniscient one, having perfect power to benefit sentient, to enlighten sentient. So you are the future. You are the future Chenrezig. So future Chenrezig, what you want to achieve is happen now. You are going to achieve in the future, it become now. So everything is what exists in mere name. Thousand Dharma exists in mere name, and the basis all exists in mere name. All the basis exists in the mere name. Not exist from its own side. It looks like that. But reality, they do not exist from its own side. So everything, even the wisdom, the mind, everything exists in mere name. Meditate on that. That's the reality. How they exist in mere name. Nothing exists from its own side. Totally empty from its own side. Everything is so subtle. The Chenrezig, the eye, everything is, almost doesn't exist. It exists, but it's some like, it exists mere name. So it's like, doesn't exist. For our mind, that. For our mind, what really exists is the false genetic existing from inside. False I, the real I, existing from inside. That is what do not exist at all, but that's what we believe, 100%, 100%, day and night, all the time. Reality, nothing there. What exists is what is merely imputed by the mind. But that, for our mind, is like doesn't exist. What exists doesn't exist. What doesn't exist is 100% exists. All that too wrong. That's how we live our life. In total hallucination. Not only from this morning, from birth. From beginningless birth. That's why, because we had this hallucination, believe this ignorance from beginningless birth. Then when you walk over the sand, and the sunlight hits on that. So when you look at the bag, after you cross something, you look at the bag. It looks like there's water, but you know there's no water at all. But there's the appearance of water for you. Wrong view. You know there's no even one drop of water there. Oh, that's the example. So now, according to your mind, now hallucinate mind. So all this appear real one from there, but it's not true. Like the mirage. It appears like that to your hallucinate mind. But it's not like that reality. Reality exists in the mere name. Mere level, the mind. Or just like when you look at the bag, looks like that water. Exactly. Or you recognize dream. Oh, if you don't recognize dream, then you believe real. Whatever is happening, real. But if you recognize the dream, then you know it's not true. Even though it appears real, but you know it's not true. So the sharp things, then you want to check. Once you recognize dream, then sharp things, that cause pain, sharp things. Oh, you put your hand on top of that, but there's no pain. When you recognize dream, when you check sharp things, or you put your hands, legs, you see, no pain. No pain, but this time no pain. So like that, thousand eyes appear from its own side, but You see, there's no, the understanding you have understanding is not true. Oh, like the mirage, like the dream. You recognize the dream is dream. It's not true. Okay. Okay, that. Oh, that's right. Payment take home by way offering. Oh, payment take home by. Oh, that's right. Oma Zombawa, Shuta Zava, Zama Zombawa. Tomba Nido Churo, Tombe. Jumla Rinpoche, no answer, Jacheva, Nanjana, Omle Chimeta.
We're on page 47 during the front generation.
Java something. Oma Aragama, home, Bande, home, Brova, home, again,
Sorry, we're on page 18.
On the Shabda. So all the meditations so now this is you are the guru. You are the guru. So they will receive Chenrezig initiation for his owners, autonomous. You are his own Chenrezig. So make offerings. Make offerings and then you can generate great bliss is mentioned during the initiation. Kirtandra, when the initiation is done, Chimata, then the ultimate that it has increased great bliss that it initiation does. You think that? Or affect to you, you're the guru, Chenrezig guru. So, by making offering, that's the effect to your mind. Okay, now press.
Page 63. 63.
Yeah. Namarandaya. Okay. Yeah, recite. Namarandaya.
Long mantra, page 65. Namo Ratnatrayaya, Namo Arya Janasagara, Varochana Virajaya, Tathagatāya, Arhate Samyak Sambuddhaya, Nama Sarva Tathagatāvye, Artabhye Samyak Sambuddhavye, Nama Arya Avalokiteshvaraya, Bodhisattvaya, Mahasattvaya, Mahakarunikaya, Tayata Om Dada Dada Didi diri diri duru duru petevati chale cha prachale prachale kusume kusuma vare ili mili chiti jala apanaya soha Tayata Om Dada Dada Diri Diri Duru Duru Iti Vati Chale Chale Prachale Prachale Kusume Kusuma Vari Ili Chiti Jala Mampanaya Soha Tayata Om Dada Dada Diri Diri Duru Duru Iti Vale Chale Chale Prachale Prachale Kusume Kusume Vari Ili Mili Chiti Baba Apanaya Soha Tayata Om Dada Dada Diri 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 Mani Padme Hum 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 Page 45.
Then offering praise.
Offering praise? Just let's say it again. What was that? 45? 66. 66. No. Praise. Hare Kargam Vaditsa Unsoha Om Arya Lokeshvare Sapare Vare Kinadya 28. Om Arya Lokeshvara Sapare Vare Rupe Pratitsa Unsoha Om Arya Lokeshvara Sapare Vare Rupe Pratitsa Unsoha Om Arya Lokeshvara Sapare Vare Aloke Pratitsa Unsoha Om Arya Lokeshvara Sapare Vare Ande Pratitsa Unsoha Om Arya Lokeshvara Sapare Vare Nude Pratitsa Unsoha Om Arya Lokeshvara Sapare Vare Shapta Pratitsa where we are.
Okay, now the front generation.
Yeah, front generation offerings. Which offerings? I think maybe page 47. No, we already did all that. Oh, start the front generation. Okay. Are we starting front generation now, Rinpoche? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Do you want front generation? Okay. The invocation? Invocation? Or just description? Okay.
Mandala.
Right, okay, right. Okay. So, right, okay, I'm just telling people page 47. Om Padme Hum Pe Om Sobawa Shida Sawa Dharma Sobawa Shido Hum. The mandala becomes just empty. While empty, a white broom radiating 5 colored light rays separates from the Hri at my heart and comes to rest at the site of the mandala. It transforms into a multicolored lotus on which rests a multicolored cross. Upon its central hub is the inestimable mansion composed of a variety of jewels. It is square with 4 doors and 4 archways. In the middle of that is an 8-petaled lotus, in the center of which is a precious throne, upon which are a variegated lotus and moon. On each of the petals, in the 4 cardinal directions, is a moon seat. Upon the central cushion is a white syllable Hri, which becomes a white 8-petal lotus, as brilliant as refined gold and marked by the syllable Hri. Light rays radiate from it, making offerings to the Arya beings and enacting the welfare of all sentient beings. They collect back, and from their transformation arises Arya Chenrezig, with a white body in the prime of youth and radiating rays of light. Of the 11 faces, the root face is white, the right green, and the left red. Above that, the central face is green, the right red, and the left white. Above that, the central face is red, the right white, and the left green. They also have long, narrow eyes and smiling expressions. Above these is a wrathful black face with bared fangs and wrathful wrinkles, a third eye, and orange hair standing upright. On its crown is a peaceful red face with a crown protrusion, having a chaste aspect, devoid of ornaments, and with its own neck. The first 2 hands are folded at the heart and hold a jewel. The second right hand holds a rosary. The third eliminates the hunger and thirst of the hungry ghosts by sending down a stream of nectar from the mudra of granting the sublime realization. The fourth holds a wheel. The second left hand holds a golden lotus with the stem. The third holds a water vessel, and the fourth holds a bow and arrow. The remaining 992 hands, as soft as lotus petals, are in the mudra of granting the sublime realization. In the palm of every hand is an eye. The hands do not extend above the crown protrusion nor below the knees. An antelope skin covers the left breast, and he has a lower garment of fine cloth. He is endowed with a golden belt, adorned with jewels, and beautified with locks of orange hair. He has a jeweled crown, earrings, necklace, armlets, bracelets, and anklets, wearing garments of various colored silks, and radiates rays of white light. On the eastern petal, Hum becomes blue akshobhya, with right hand in the earth-touching mudra and the left in the mudra of meditative equipoise. On the southern petal, Tram becomes yellow Ratnasambhava, with a right hand in the mudra of bestowing the sublime realization, and left in the mudra of meditative equipoise. On the western petal, Om becomes white Virachana, with both hands in the mudra of supreme enlightenment. On the northern petal, A becomes green Amoghasiddhi, with the right hand in the mudra of granting refuge, and the left in the mudra of meditative equipoise. They are all also beautified with precious ornaments and garments of various silks, and seated with their legs in the Vajra posture. Upon a lotus and moon disk at the heart of the principal deity is a white Hri, from which light rays radiate, invoking from the Patala in the southern direction Arya Chenrezig, surrounded by the entire assembly of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the 10 directions. Do we have incense? Ishvara Sapari Za 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 Hum Bam Ho. They become non-dual with the commitment beings. The crowns of all the deities are marked by a white Om, their throats by a red Ah, and their hearts by a blue Hum. Initiation. Again, light rays radiate from the Hri at the central deity's heart, invoking the initiation deities, the 5 Buddha types with Amitabha as their principal together with their retinues. Sapare vare argam padyam pupe dupe aloke gande nude shapta pratidza soha. All you Tathagatas, please bestow initiation upon him. Requested thus, the goddess dressed in white and the others who are emitted from the Tathagatas' hearts hold aloft vases filled with nectar and say, just as the gods offered a bath at the time of the Buddha's birth, so too do I offer a bath with the pure water of the gods. Om Sarva Tathagata Abhishekata Samaya Shriye Hum. They bestow the initiation. Thereby the entire body is filled and all defilements are purified. From a transformation of the excess water remaining on the crown, the head becomes adorned with Amitabha on the crown, Akshobhya on the forehead, Ratnasambhava behind the right ear, Vairocana at the back, and Amoghasiddhi behind the left ear. Then we bless the offerings. Om Padme Hum Pe Om Sabhava Shuddha Sarva Dharma Sabhava Shuddha Hum. The offering substances become just empty. While empty from brooms, vast and extensive precious vessels arise. Within each an Om melts into light, from which arise drinking water, water for the feet, flowers, incense, lamps, perfume, food, and music, and so forth. Empty in nature, they have the aspect of the individual types of offerings and function to bestow uncontaminated bliss. Om Agyam Ahum, Om Padyam Ahum, Om Pupe Ahum, Om Dupe Ahum, Om Alake Ahum, Om Gande Ahum, Om Nude Ahum, Om Shabda Ahum. Om Rupa Ahum, Om Shakta Ahum, Om Gyan. Om Gande Ahum, Om Rasa Ahum, Om Spasha Ahum. Gyalwa gyatso chutse le drupe, jinkam gyatso choyan gyatso to, yoten gyatso gyalwa kochela, depa gyatso bulo shesu solo, Maria Lokeshvara sapare vare, agyam pratitsa soha, Gyalwa gyatso chutse le drupe, jinkam gyatso japsil gyatso tsok, yonten gyatso gyalwa korchela, depa gyatso bulu shesu so, Om Arya Lokeshvara Sapare Vare Padyam Pratitsa Soha Gyawa Gyatso Chudzele Drupe Jingam Gyatso Meto Gyatso Tso Gyonten Gyatso Gelwa Kochela Tepe Gyatso Bulu Sosuso Om Arya Lokeshvara Sapare Vare Pupe Pratitsa Soha Gyalwa Gyatso Chudzele Drupe Jinkam Gyatso Sodut Gyatso Tso Yonten Gyatso Gyalwa Korchela Tepa Gyatso Bulu Shesuso Om Arya Lokeshvara Sapare Vare Dupe Pratitsa Soha Gyalwa Gyatso Chudzele Drupe Jinkam Gyatso Nanse Gyatso Tso Yonten Gyatso Gyalwa Korchela Tepa Gyatso Bulu Shesuso Om Arya Lokeshvara Sapare Vare Aloke Pratitsa Soha Gyalwa Gyatso Chudzele Drupe Jinkam Gyatso Drijab Gyatso Tso Gyoten Gyatso Gyalwa Kochela Tepa Gyatso Bulu Shesuso Om Arya Lokeshvara Sapare Vare Kande Pratitsa Soha Gyalwa Gyatso Chudzele Drupe Shinkam Gyatso Jage Jeso So Gyonten Gyatso Gyalwa Korchela Depa Gyatso Bulu Shesuso Om Arya Lokeshvara Sapare Vare Nude Pratitsa Soha Gyalwa Gyatso Chudzele Drupe Jinkam Gyatso Romo Gyatso Tso Gyatso Gyalwa Korchela Depa Gyatso Bulu Shesuso Om Arya Lokeshvara Sapare Vare Shapta Pratitsa Soha Sonam Jing Du Gyurpe Sangela Rangla Rinjin Jipa Shaktuti Nangtong Yeme Semki Bulagna Yeme Dichin Turgi Shesuso Om Arya Lokeshvara Sapare Vare Rupa Pratitsa Soha Sonam Jing Du Gyurpe Sangela Nangla Rangji Medre Drenandi Nangto Yeme Simgi Bulana Yeme Dichin Turgi Shesuso Om Arya Lokeshvara Sapare Vare Shabda Pratitsa Soha Sonam Jing Du Gyurpe Sangela Nangla Rangjin Me Petri Chakti Nangto Yeme Simki Bolana Yeme Dechin Tukti Shesuso Om Arya Lokeshvara Sapare Vare Kande Pratitsa Soha Sonam Jing Du Gyurpe Sangela Nangla Rangjin Me Podro Choti Nanto Yeme Simki Bolana Yeme Dechin Tukti Shesuso Om Arya Lokeshvara Sapare Vare Rasa Pratitsa Soha Sonam Jing Du Gyurpe Sangela Nangla Rangjin Me Pere Choti Nanto Yeme Simki Bolana Yeme Dechin Turgi Shesuso Om Arya Lokeshvara Sapare Vare Spasha Pratitsa Soha Natso Wang Porshu Tarap Trawa Kangla Regna Dewe Gyurpepe Go Tang Rin Chen Dad Log Jang Chibu Sopa Dampe Gupe Gamparsho Om Arya Vachas Vai Ahom So Galwa Gatsen Pereng Jingang Der Gensen Dagi Gampar Mi Shalyang Rinchen Gen Chok Tok Pai Drokun Gi Tempe Gempe Kulu Tok Parshok Om Vajra Alam Kara Vashupani Ahom Soha Rinchen De Pedrashi Bumpadi Turkey Doctor Jilbayi Please bow down to Med Gangtane Chang to Simki Langi Yak to Shok Om Vajra Kalasha Ahom. You, the Savior of us transmigratory beings, abide magnificently and have achieved the 5 holy bodies and 5 wisdoms. Out of compassion that benefits others, you manifest in whatever aspect is needed to subdue us. To you I offer the 5 sets of 5. May we transmigratory beings achieve the 5 holy bodies and 5 wisdoms. Om Vajra Pancha Vimala Puja Mega Ahom Soha. By offering the 7 precious signs of royalty, may I be victorious in the war with the 4 Maras and achieve complete power to propagate the Mahayana teachings in order to quickly lead transmigratory beings to lasting supreme happiness. Just by being touched, seen, heard, or remembered, these 8 auspicious signs blessed by the conquerors eliminate all inauspicious things and grant perfect sublimeness. By this virtue may I quickly and effortlessly achieve the collections of the qualities of cessation and realization and complete the works for others. Short one? Okay, great. Bukke Jokshe Me Takdrol Rirabling Jini De Gampan Adi Sange Jingdu Mite Owargi Trokun Nandak Jingla Chopashok Jetsun Lame Kushe Rab Tenchin Namkar Trinle Chojerge Padon Losang Tempe Drome Sasumki Drowe Munsel Tak TuEgyurchi Kangri Rawe Kowe Shinkam De Pandan De Wa Malu Jungwe Ne Chenrezig Wang Tenzin Gatsoi Shape Site Badu Kengyurchi Yidam Guru Ratna Mandala Kam Niryatayami Streams of nectar descend from the fingers of both the self and front generations, filling the vase with the nectar of transcendental wisdom. Namo Ratnatrayaya, Namo Arya Jana Sagara, Varachana Vyarajaya, Tathagatāya, Arhate Samyak Sambuddhaya, Nama Sarva Tathagatabhye, Arhatbhye Samyak Sambuddhabhye, Nama Arya Avalokite Shvaraya, Bodhisattvaya, Mahasattvaya, Mahakarunikaya, Jayata, Om Dada Dada Didi Didi Dudu Iti Vati Chale Chale Prachale Prachale Kusume Kusuma Vari Ili Mili Chiti Jalam Mapanaya Soha. 21. Jayata Om Dada Dada Didi Didi Dudu Dudu Iti Vati Chale Chale Prachale Prachale Kusume Kusume Vara Ili Mili Chiti Jala Apanaya Soha. Jayata Om Dada Dada Didi Didi Dudu.
Om Bama Samaya,
Maya, Om Bama Samaya, Manipulaya, Bama Sabadina, Paradida, Mebawa, Sibukaya, Mebawa, Sibukaya, Mebawa, Anarata, Mebawa, Sawasivi, Mepaya, Tizara, Kamasitana, Shiram, Shiram, Kuruna, Bhagavan, Sarada, Padma, Mama, Musa, Padma, Baba, Padma, Mahasamaya, Sapahum, Pei. The exalted wisdom beings of the self-generation absorb into the front generation. Upon a lotus and a moon disk on the crown of my head is Bhikshuni Lakshmi, dressed as a renunciate. With hands folded at her heart, she intercedes with the great compassionate one on my behalf.
You are 1,000 so you can numberless from each direction, the corners. And you do prostrating to Guru, his own dharma, Guru to Chenrezig, you can visualize. So if you visualize, if you visualize numberless Chenrezig, 1,000 Chenrezig, from each direction, corners, through the whole earth. So if you visualize hundreds bodies, the Chenrezig, the Chenrezig or your ordinary body, like mountains, region. However, you get the merit, benefit. Still, you have 100 bodies to the procession. If you visualize billion times, then you have a billion body. The process, you get the same benefit. Visualize, and if you visualize, then you get the same benefit. That means the body you have in the process, exactly the same. Exactly the same. Lama Tsong Khapa explained in the Lam Rim Chen Mo, Only the many, in the case of prostration, it does not explain much what, just it says visualize many. So you get the same benefit, that many body after prostration. So, like that you can visualize and then you do the prostration like this, since there is space. So you visualize, that. You have to understand that. And so usually, now that's the place, visualize maybe, what you don't know, maybe that didn't have much benefit, or none of that. So Lama Tsong Khapa expands, Sam, them in the body prostration. That's the logical Sam. You visualize the universe, the whole mandala says, according to prayer, then you get the exact dharma. What there's just rain or just sand, conscious nothing. No, even one piece of gold, silver. But you visualize according to prayer, then according to commentary, you get unbelievable benefit. Wow. So for me, it used to, when I get done, so it says it's like a kind of something purified or something. At the end, there's something great accomplishment, something, feeling like that. So it's amazing. So mandala is one thing, but the other thing, the Chenrezig is guru, his own son, his own jala, guru, that is the highest merit you collect. Great spirit, I told you yesterday. You have to understand like that. So the mandala, that's why mandala is so important. Why everybody, all the Lama Tsong Khapa tradition, everybody, the ascetic monks, everybody carry mandala. There's nothing just base. Maybe sometimes even flat stone and some grains like that. There's nothing. But what you visualize, you want to commentary. Unbelievable. So Lama Tsong Khapa said, visualize good quality, many. The true words. About the mandala, true words. The most important, all he mentioned. So he put more effort in the emptiness, where so many meditators make mistakes. Where so many famous meditators make mistakes. Then he explained just on emptiness. School, all the wrong concept, contradiction. That's wrong. So like that. So very important. So in the present time, you see, on the Shine, the subtle single thought, you see, many mentors do not know subtle single thought. So you are free from gross ones, but subtle ones didn't recognize. Doing the perfect meditation, but whole your life, then you see you didn't achieve the shine, you didn't achieve come up and fully characterized, or you didn't achieve even jitumba, similar to that. So whole life, because you believe it's perfect. So you see, Lama Tsong Khapa put more effort. Those famous mentors make mistakes. He put more effort, explain details. So kind, so kind. All of that. So therefore, we are so kind. Sorry. We're so fortunate. Sorry, I'm mixed up. So fortunate that we are correctly able to practice Lam Rim. At least even to understand intellectually the correct idea, correct understanding. At least, so we're so fortunate. You understand? Then the kindness of a qualified teacher. The whole life, think, or examine, Oh, then we can correct understanding. Oh, you don't know. There's so much misunderstanding. Famous mentors. You don't know that. The pendulum of the churches the discussing the ignorance and the wisdom, ultimate wisdom realized. So wisdom, that realizing the truth, and then the ignorance and the hallucination, everything is real. So discussing, so there's many wrong views explained. Perhaps maybe more than many wrong views explained. So, you see, I think I mentioned another day, the mandala, you see, similar water bowls, if you visualize nectar, even this water, as I told, one small flower, one grand rice, holding statues, picture of Buddhas, small one, so it's like this, everyone offering one water, but if you visualize nectar, not what Surah said, nectar, what appears to Buddha, the nectar, if you offer that, what appears to Buddha, nectar, you offer that. Wow, what a marriage you call it. You offer to Chenrezig, but the Guru, Chenrezig. Unbelievable marriage. If you think of nectar, that appears to Buddha. Oh, when you offer water bottle, you have to think that then. So, not just offer water. So there are many reasons, you see. Not only prostrating, but so many others. So the benefit you get. Oh, now here, if you visualize as many as possible, you get same merit, that many body you had to do prostration. Same. Okay? So that's so don't miss. So I have to remember that. Om Jeda Gombola Aja Dolo Jide Lama Siva Sunje Tababo Haya Tawa Jeda Sangbe Tababo Dive Gato Tala Jawa Tababo Jide Sumje Gombo Chola Ja Dolo Jeba Me Kude Kusa Zembabo Deje Nawata Uje Zembabo Chaya Jojin Yeda Tegon Sababo Chayan Seje Pame Namba Jembabo Jajara Jama Jababo, Sera Java, Tawa, Jababo, Senior Bama, Choda Sanje, Yamabo, Kawa, Tena, Jinga, Jamabo, Jeneva, Jamoto, Soma, Jababo, Zebe was a Jaramaba, Jamabo, Bama, Choda, Jana, Jababo, Toya, Jagata, Shamabo, the Jamaba, Pumba, Jamabo, Rona, Choda, Chada, Jamabo, the Baba, Namayan, Bagabo. Yajodoa Gaja Jamabo, Jamama, Bamajola, Nevabo, Devon, Bamada Jamabo. Said you go out to the Jamabo, the Jamabo, the weekend of the Jamabo. Shanya Jona Mamma, Sababo, the Dude, Ganesababo, some other Jacko, Tamabo, the Jacko, the Jacko. Sayaganda Daya Sayo Mabo, Tamin, Namachi, and Bazababo, Namajoda, the Chababo, Lodaya, Dama, Metal, Chia, Hashita, Dodran, and Gravaya, Genesis, Mayola, Semeja, and then Java, Pamea, Java, Dama, you do the
Tormas?
Going to recite just not a Haigiva, but the one before.
One before Haigiva.
Om
Palden Lama. Page 292, praise to Palden Lama.
No, I remember Mala.
Oh, Mahakala? Oh, this is the one before. 284.
Oh, Lord. Jorma, 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 jorma,
You better do it. Page 300. Do you have to bless it? We bless it, Rinpoche, first?
Huh?
Blessing first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Mahu, mahu, mahu. Yeah, but I don't know how he's going to do it.
Oh, but some of the Kunala, no, almost some of the Mao, the one time there. Oh, the end of all Lama, the Jama, the Jazza, the Lama.
back to page 72 in the sadhana. Hum Padme Hum Pe Hum Soba Vashada Sawa Dharma Soba Vashada Hum. The Torma offerings become just empty. While empty, broom becomes a vast and extensive precious vessel inside of which Om melts and becomes a great ocean of uncontaminated transcendental wisdom nectar. Om Ah Hum, Om Ah Hum, Om Ah Hum. Om Arya Lokeshvara Saparivari Idam Balinda Kakakai Kai. Om Arya Lokeshvara Saparivari Idam Balinda Kakakai Kai. Om Arya Lokeshvara Saparivari Idam Balinda Kakakai Kai. Om Arya Lokeshvara Saparivari Argam Padyam Pupe Dupe Aloke Gande Nude Shakta Patisansa. Tukolo Kuwega Potom Chenton Pezan Bozan Kesan Dangla Gangu De La Detan Pe Tsupacha De La Chaksala
Om Agar Mukha Sawa Om Pe Soha
Om Akara Mukha Sawa Damanam Adikana Tara Om Pe Soha Om Akara Mukham Sawa Damanam Adikana Om Pe Soha Om Nakini Shri Dhamavasvari Argam Padyam Pupe Tupe Aloke Gande Nide Shakta Patisansoha. Dogs and Akinis and guardians of the Dharma who protect the white side, please accept this Torma offering endowed with the 5 sense pleasures and help the teachings to flourish, transmigratory beings to have happiness, and the goals of myself and others to be fulfilled as we wish. Tenda dakso gyawar kutsun sing chodan sando yiti druvarashu. Okay, back offering.
Yeah, on back.
Okay, whoever did it last night, please just do it again.
One who hold the vase, then before holding the vase, then the mirror they draw into this. Okay. That should by person who's holding the vase. Person who's holding, before holding vase should draw that mirror, this one. Put some water. Yeah,
read or chant from Chenrezig. Oh yeah, sorry. Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, perfectly complete Buddhas, perfect in knowledge and good conduct, Sagatas, knowers of the world, supreme guides of beings to be subdued, teachers of gods and humans, to all you Buddha Bhagavans here I offer this bath, complete in all requisites. Rinpoche chanting? O Chuki Kangpa Jing Tu Dri Tenpa Shagi Saji Shao Zing Se Watar tatampa samgini lanam kini chusolta lai chuni dapari Deshin dagi kuchuso Om Sarvatikat Abhigata Samaja Drowe John Me Drowe John Me Chenrezig la Drishim Dutsi Kun Gidru Soe Drowe Dribni Drima Konsale Drija Kusum Nye Pedra Shisuk Om Sarvatikat Arya Drowe John Me Lama Idam Drishim Dutsi Kuangidru Solwe Drowe Dribni Drima Kunsale Dridra Kusum Nye Pedra Shisho Drowe John Me Sanke Jangsim La Trishim Dutsi Kun Gidru Solwe Drowe Dribni Drima Kunsale Dridra Kusum Nye Pedra Shisho Drowe John Me Pewa Kadrola Trishim Dutsi Kun Gidru Solwe Drowe Dribni Drima Kunsale Tridra Kusum Nye Pedra Shisho Drowe John Me Chokon Sumala Drishim Dutsi Kun Gidru Solwe Drowe Dribni Drima Kunsale Tridra Kusum Nye Pedra Shisho Om Sering Chena Ten Kunje Kang Chan Ne Pe Chan chedan Kapayu Chokdenepe Lula Jidagnam Lakutruso. Deshin Shedang Deyi Sanam La Rin Chen Mo Mangpo Kichu Hion Le Pa Kangwa Ludani Romo Che Pa Tu Me Kutru So. Dedakula Sangpa Me Pego Sanladri Rago Pekuchiwo Om Tram Ri Om Sarva Tathagata Avalok Sukhara Sabari Vari Kaya Vishwadanane Soha.
You done the ring bell.
Naso Gwang, really? Naso Gwang Bodhichitta Radrashing Gang La Rena Dewe Gyur Gyur Pe Guzang Rin Chen Naglo Jang Chibu Zopa Dampe Gorki Gyan Bar Sho Gyawat Sen Pe Rang Shin Gyan Dan Chir Gyang Shan Dagi Gyan Parmi Shal Yang Rin Chin Gyan Chok Pul Wei Trokun Gi Zan Pe Gan Pe Kulu To Parsho Pun Sok Seru Cho Chu Rap Tu Tro. English? With most excellent golden light radiating forth to the 10 directions, splendor of good fortune ablaze everywhere. This crown ornament of precious refined gold I offer to the head of the King of the Shakyas. Thereby may the precious teachings spread in the 10 directions, may the world be pervaded by supreme happiness and excellences, and by coming the crown ornament of transmigratory beings, including the gods, may I attain the state of one endowed with 10 powers. Due to these virtuous actions of mine, may I quickly become a Buddha in this world. May I give Dharma teachings in order to benefit transmigratory beings, and may I quickly free sentient beings who are tormented by many sufferings. In all my rebirths, may I belong to a good family, be clear in mind and free of pride, with great compassion and respect for my gurus, abide in the commitments of Chenrezig. Chenrezig, whatever your body, retinue, lifespan, realm, and so forth, whatever your supreme and excellent name, may I and others become only like that. By the force of praises and requests made to you, may all diseases, evil spirits, poverty, and quarrels be calmed, and may the Dharma and good fortune increase in the regions in which I and others dwell. May the precious supreme bodhichitta not yet born arise, and may that arisen not decline, but increase more and more. Om Padma Sapa Samaya Manupalaya Padma Sapa Dina Paya Tita Dita Mibawa Tizokaya Mibawa Tipokaya Mibawa Anarata Mibawa Sri Mipaya Sarkama Sita Mesi and Sri Guru Ma Bhagavan Sarve Padma Padma Masmai Om Payam Padma Sapa Samaya Padma Anasapa Dina Paya Dina Mibawa Sukaya Mibawa Sukaya Mibawa Rata Mibawa Sri
The next one.
Requesting forgiveness. Greatly compassionate Bhagawans, please pay attention to me. Since we are beginners and under the influence of drowsiness and excitement, Our concentrations have not been clear. Our mantras have been incorrect. We have made additions and omissions in the ritual, have been scarcely clean, and so on. I request you, greatly compassionate Aryas, to forgive us. Please do not allow these to obscure us. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Mani Padme Hum, Om 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 Mani Padme Mani Padme Hum, Om 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 Mani Padme Hum. The principal, the great compassionate one, and his retinue come to the space in front. Like nectar flows from the parts of their holy bodies, washing all the outside, inside, and middle of my body, purifying all diseases, spirit harm, negative karmas, and obscurations of my 3 doors, along with their imprints without anything remaining. Wash yourself 3 times with this mixture and drink a little bit. Think that the first washing purifies the afflictive obscurations, the second purifies the obscurations to omniscience, and the third, the state of Dharmakaya, is realized.
Did you all the past, best, and future marriage, Takdrol, marriage, numberless, and the manage Buddhas? Oh, that, sorry. Oh, there exists a mere name, but do not exist from its side, totally empty from its side. But I who do exist mere name, so do not exist from its own side, totally empty from its own side. Egypt, Buddha would Chenrezig enlightenment which exists in man. So do not exist from its own side. Totally empty from its own side. Lead the sentient beings who exist in man. So do not exist from its own side, totally empty from its own side. To that Buddhahood, which exists in man, so do not exist from its own side, totally empty from its own side. So alone, who's name? So do not exist from its own side, totally empty from its own side. Then, it can be also to the Chinese or after yourself. It's good. After yourself. Okay.
Page 86. Please remain here together with this image for the welfare of transmigratory beings and excellently bestow health, long life, control, witches, and the supreme realization. Om Supratishta Vajraye Soha. At the crown of myself, transformed into the great compassionate one face. What? Oh, we already did that?
Just observe for you, that's good.
Okay, great.
Okay, all right. Then I guess on Jambal Power, Chitra Jambata, Kunda, Sambo, the Andejan, the Dagunde, Jeton, Gawati, Datam, Jeratu, Mo, to the Seven Jawatam, Moakala, to the Mabaya, the Gaveta, the Ganja, Sambo, to Zero. Chiji Javo, Tonga, Vetuton, Baba, Taka, Zama Shiva, Tunjamala, Sama Shaw, Tata, Zinja, Tata, Sonia, Java, Java, Yatamba, Yorepanjo. Oh, Jetum, the Java, Mayanda, Namana, which is Java, Kunda Sambola Jazz, Thomas Java, non the Zamagato, Thomas Java, Zamagato, Thomas Java, Zamagato, Thomas Java, under the Zamagato, Thomas Java, under the Zamagato, Thomas Java, the Zamagato, Thomas Java, under the Good night, good morning.
Fast, just do it fast. Nipurki chukshim sarpeto tramiralingi nyedegen padi Lama Choba's at 6 tomorrow.